Well, a hands-free driving law goes into effect in the state of Maine today, meaning drivers can only use hands-free devices behind the wheel. They cannot hold onto their cell phones while driving. It leaves just one state in New England without a hands-free law, Massachusetts. We're joined this morning by Jerry Sibley of Foxborough. He's been pushing for a hands-free law in Massachusetts for over a decade. Jerry, appreciate you coming in. Explain to us and everybody why this is so personal for you.
Well, May 13th, 2007, my son Jordan and I were on the cell phone, and all of a sudden the phone went dead. It appears he dropped his phone, took his seatbelt off. He was doing about 30 miles an hour, the estimate, and he slammed into a tree. He was killed instantly.
A terrible story, but you've tried to turn it into something by pushing for this.
Absolutely. My son lost his voice, so I needed to pick it up. I had a big enough mouth for both of us, and since literally the night before I buried him, I have been on radio, TV, newspaper, the Oprah show, you name it, I've done it.
And you're still doing it. I think most people say this is common sense, it makes sense. So what's the holdup? Why hasn't this gone through?
Well, this year was very exciting for us because we thought we had a done deal. We were told we had a done deal. It passed the House in May, and then on June 6th, it unanimously passed the Senate. And then it needed to go to a joint committee to work out a couple of small details in the language. And I truly expected that we would have a bill signing by the beginning of July. Unfortunately, this bill has languished because of certain language within the bill, which unfortunately they will not disclose the areas where it's problematic, but all signs indicate that it has to do with racial profiling component, mandating reporting of a person's race, and ACLU seems to be involved.
So that's why we don't have this as law yet. Let me ask you something.
Correct.
We have it for junior operators under 18.
Yes.
You cannot operate with a cell phone in your hand. It's against the law. Why was the issue that's being plaguing this bill now not applied to that? If we can get the junior operator law passed, why can't it be passed across the board?
You know, this whole reporting component just needs to be stripped out. And there's nobody that disagrees that we need a hands-free bill. Everyone is in 100% agreement. It's just a matter of the reporting. So if we can't come to an agreement between the House and the Senate on the bill itself and the language, then it would be my hope that they strip this out. It should take 10 or 15 minutes, I'm told, to create a new bill with the proper language and get this to the governor for his signature.
Do you understand the racial profiling component of this? Has it been explained to you in a satisfactory way where you're like, okay,
Absolutely,
I get that?
Absolutely not. I mean, I understand it cognitively, but to me it just makes no sense that it's important to know a person's race in order to give them a warning or a ticket for distracted driving with hand on a cell phone. To me, it just makes no sense. Yesterday, we met with the president of the Senate, Senator Slifka, and we urged her, we compelled her, we practically begged her to make this happen, and she gave us her commitment that this was top priority and could not disclose why it has languished.
Right. You sense that Senator Spilka and others up there will get this done. Do you think this bill will be law by the end of the year?
We need it to be law before the end of the year. We are tentatively holding a rally at the State House next Thursday. There'll be a lot of press on it, and I would hope we would be able to count on your station. We're hoping for a lot of people, and we are demanding at this point in time. This thing needs to pass. We are losing people. People are dying. This isn't a small issue.
And after how many years?
Unfortunately, I'm almost 13.
13 years for pushing it, still not law.
No, still not law. I thought the first year we would have this done, and last year, this past session was the first time ever that we got both the House and the Senate. We got support from the governor. He has indicated that he will sign the bill when it gets to his desk. Speaker DeLeo has been very supportive, and although Senate President Slifka has told us that this is the top priority, how can it be a top priority?
Yeah. Jari, we appreciate you coming in.
I
We'll, of course,
appreciate you
continue to
having
follow
me. Told us that this is the top priority. How can it be a top priority?
Yeah. Jari, we appreciate you coming in.
I
We'll, of course,
appreciate you
continue to
having me.
follow